Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Seasonewa, the platform where we speak truth to power. This morning, we just really want to really emphasize one or two things. We want to keep it very simple. Before we go ahead, please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to Seasonewa on YouTube. Um, Here's what you need to do: subscribe to Seasonewa on YouTube, hit the notification button, give us thumbs up, and help us reach more people. We truly appreciate your support. We're over 3,600 subscribers. I would like the number to grow to reach more people. The information that we're sharing on here is really important, and it will help to shape our future through our active participation in our governance. And to that end, I'll be reading this to you. We know the government, they're trying to do one or two things, but we need to participate in our governance. It is very important that we begin to participate in our governance. It's very, very important. Um, there's a lot of admission now that the 1999 Constitution is flawed in many respects. But until such a time that that constitution is changed, we need to be participating in the process from here. You need to be knowing what's going on in your community and know how you can actually hold your governance to account from the president downwards, and in particular, your local government chairman, state house of assembly, your house of reps, your senators, and your governors. They are accountable to you. For example, why is it that governors are having foreign bank accounts where they provide no accountability whatsoever on the funds that are in those accounts? They open those funds and they siphon state funds away from you, the people, and there is no accountability from as to why those funds are going. We're going to come and talk about that in great detail on a live broadcast shortly. But before we do that, I want us to really look at something. I need you to know that you are a sovereign, and as a sovereign, you have the powers to hold your government to account. So please, the words on the screen are very, very straightforward. It says, sovereigns, you must hold monthly town hall meetings in your communities where you question the following elected representatives: local government chairmen, LGCs, state house of assembly members, House of Representatives, senators, and governors. You hold them to account in the monthly town hall meetings to explain to you where the budget for the constituency budget, how much is spent, who are the contractors, what is left, and when is the project going to be completed. You need regular updates. You have to be doing this every month. So again, I'm going to read that again. Sovereigns, you must hold monthly town hall meetings in your communities where you question the following elected representatives: local government chairmen, state house of assembly members, house of reps, senators, and governors, to account for the budget they are meant to run for our collective communities. It is time to start asking questions. Stop this. Forget if you are praying or hoping, nothing will change. You have to participate in that process, and you need to demand accountability, explanation, a clear explanation of where the funds that was given to them on the monthly allocation, federal accounts allocation committee monthly budget, where those funds went from where they received it to where it was spent. You need clear evidence, and where there is no evidence, they have to be accountable, either providing where the funds have gone so we can see it and they can get the funds back into the system, or they end up in jail. That is the power you possess as sovereigns, and that is why you hear me talk about section 142A of the Nigerian Constitution. It says that you are sovereign, and it says sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. Let me even go one step further. I want to show you that section, and I want you to know it and hold on to it and begin to share it and use it to hold those we elect into office to account. We no more are you going to wait around and be begging for what is rightfully yours. When you exercise your powers as a sovereign, you are doing what is rightfully within your powers to do as a sovereign, and that is to hold your governance to account. Do not be afraid to do so. We have to encourage each other to begin to exercise those powers. Let me just do one thing quickly. So I want to just show you so you know exactly what I mean. Okay, so okay, so you'll see that come up. I'll make it visible for you shortly, and you can then. Oh, not that one. Sorry, beg your pardon. I don't know what I was thinking there. Just give me one one sec. One. Yes, the powers that give you the right to question your government is contained in what you're seeing on the screen, and I would like you to read it and actually learn it. It's in English. I will be doing it in Yoruba behind this on Oduduwa TV radio. So look out for that on YouTube. Don't forget to also support and subscribe to us on Oduduwa TV radio on YouTube, because we'll be doing a lot of our programs in Yoruba language on YouTube also, to translate it so that people can use the powers in their local language. This is very important. So, again, to recap, Section 14.2a gives you the power as a sovereign to do the following. 14.2a states sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. So you are a sovereign, you need to embrace that. The powers that the government used to govern you is derived from yourself, and therefore you have access to use that power. Now, how do you use that power? Section 14.2c states that the participation by the people in the government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. Now, the kind of participation, there's obviously the one of the participation is for you to vote, and they've been using, the politicians have been using that to trick you that once you vote, you've done, you performed your duty. It's a big lie. You've not done anything. You've just allowed them to use the powers to continue to oppress you. Now, the real power you possess is the participation. And the participation means you do what I just said. You make them accountable to you by holding monthly town hall meetings, and you question them. You demand answers. And where those answers, they don't provide answers, they are prosecuted. They're charged for offenses of corruption, for taking public funds and making it private funds. Many of them have opened private bank accounts and simply moved state money into their accounts. That is what is going on, and we need you to be awake, to be aware, and to begin to participate and question them and put a stop to that injustice. You need to perform your role, and here we are encouraging you. Please take a screenshot of the powers you see, section 14.2 and 14.2c. Share it in your communities. And also, it's going to be coming in Yoruba language. We have it in Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, and we want you be proactive as well. If you know this in English and you're in any of the communities, translate this for your people. Because when you do that, the roads, the water, the light, the schools, the bridges, the healthcare, the safety, the security, those things you wanted, they will manifest because you are monitoring your governance on a monthly basis. So these powers are important. Don't forget, take a screenshot. As I talk, as I say this, please don't forget to subscribe to Season AY. Subscribe to Season AY. Hit the notification button, give us thumbs up, and help us reach more people. We have the full constitution on Citizen AY, www.citizenay.org on there, in Yoruba and in English. But for the purposes of what we're doing, I'll be doing a blog, a booklet where you will see all those, all the things I'm talking about, and it will pull it all together. But anyway, let us do something in the meantime. Please begin to exercise your powers. Monthly town hall meetings is a must. Is a must. So when you get this broadcast, please share, share, share. Help us reach more people. We do need your support in reaching more people and raising the awareness in our communities. And we would really like you to please share this. Let us have your views on this. The time for just talking is over. We need to take collective action. We have the powers to do so as sovereigns. And please, we welcome support. You can donate to us on PayPal. I think it shortly. I will be taking away. In fact, I'm going to do it right away. We understand that the um, Cash App is no longer going to be relevant, so we're going to pull that away from what we're doing here. Let me just make sure. Sorry about that. 1 second. I'm just going to make sure that the Cash App uh, uh, part of it is no longer showing, but we will fix it. I'll get that done. I'll adjust that accordingly in due course. But in the meantime, what I want you to do is to please, of course, help us share this information. It's very important, and to play your role in it. As sovereigns, we have to be holding our governance account on a monthly basis. We have never done that. To just vote is not actually participating in our governance. Our vote is being used to actually oppress and suppress us in that manner. When we participate, it means you question your local government chairman, your state of assembly member, your house of reps, your senators, your governors on a month by month basis on where the budget for your community is going. You have that right. It is time to use it. Please share this broadcast. You are, of course, listening to Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. About later on. Thank you and bye for now. Bye for now. Please share. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and of course, give a thumbs up. And we welcome donations, super chats, and we have the PayPal account. Please help us. We need to get this information to all the communities in our local languages. That is the aim of what we want to do. And indeed, this is the same thing across all 54 African nations. All those nations that are in Africa, we don't have the constitution in our local language, and that actually removes our people from participating in their own governance. And we aim to fulfill that role of making them have the information in their own local language so they can hold their governance to account. We do need your support. So any donations you make to us will be going towards that, and we'll be giving you clear details of how we're doing that, and of course doing that in Nigeria. If you can help, please do so. Just put a reference constitutional awareness, so we'll know the funds are you're giving us the power to say, okay, those funds can be used in actually making this awareness in all the communities. We're looking to have stakeholders within the communities to be going into communities in local languages, letting them know their rights and how to use it. So in the meantime, what are your thoughts on what we just had? Let us hear your views. You're, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth power. Thank you so much for watching. Please do share this broadcast. Help it reach many people. It is time for us to hold all our elected representatives accountable. They must be accountable to us every month without fail. We need independent local community associations. I've shared something called the monthly checklist, sovereign checklist. I'll share that again, and I encourage others to really take on that checklist. One of them is that you have to have independent local community associations where you will call the town hall meeting that the following people are mentioning: your local government chairman, state assembly member, your house of reps, your senators and governors must attend. And if they don't, you have powers to recall them. We'll go and talk about that in the next broadcast as we go along. In the meantime, please share this podcast. You're, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. If you find this beneficial, don't keep it to yourself. Share it to your community. What we want you to do is to know you have the powers to take control and change the destiny of not only yourself, but the coming generation, to make sure that the roads, the water, the light, the school, the bridges, the healthcare, the safety, the security, the things you want, they actually become, they manifest through collective action. They manifest through our collective action in participating in our governance and holding our governance to account. I thank you so much. You've been listening to Season AY, the platform where we speak truth power about Letron. Please do share this podcast and let's hear your thoughts and views. Thank you and bye for now.